Hello friends and welcome to Digimento. Today we will be taking up the continuation of this particular chapter, the pollution. So we were discussing about pollution, different types of pollution and what are the impacts of pollution on human beings and also on the environment. So this is the chapter or the topic that we were taking up till yesterday. So today we will be continuing with this topic itself. So let's discuss about the water pollution. Let's complete water pollution today. So here we will be discussing about the Ganga projects related to river Ganga and all today. So let's begin. And if you have joined the classes, please do let me know. Please send me a hi, hello in the comment section so that I will be able to know whether you have joined the classes or not. Okay, so let's begin. But before that, this is our channel, and if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel and also share this video with your friends. And if you are preparing for GATE, NTA, UGC NET or PGT Computer Science, we are providing online courses for the same, which you can avail from Digimento. Also, you can visit the website www.digimento.com or you can call to this number for getting more details about the courses that we provide. Okay, so let's start. So let's see who have joined the classes. Okay, hi Vikrant, hi Yuvraj, hi Rajashekar, hi Neetu, hi Yakub. So hello everyone and welcome to today's classes. So let's take up the sessions. So I think we will start now. So yeah, we were discussing about pollution. So we have seen what is pollution, what are the different types of pollutants. We have seen classification of pollutants. So these are all the classification of pollutants. Let's quickly recap whatever we have learned in maybe in 1 minute. Okay, yeah. So hi Puvidi. Puvidi, you were not attending the classes these days. I did not see you these days in the other channel. Sometimes, the classes are in the other channel. I think the team is already updating you regarding the same. So whenever you are getting the update, please do visit the other channel. So for many people who have not attended the previous classes, we will just quickly revise it in 1 minute. Again, Rajashekar, there are many students who were not attending this session in the other channel. So for them, we will just revise this in 1 minute. Okay, so please let me know why you were not able to attend the classes in the other channel. Is it because you are not aware about it? Then we will make some facilities to let you know about it. Okay. So we will just revise quickly. So pollution is addition of some excessive materials or some. Puvidi is telling me, I don't know this class, please notify. Yeah, I will ask the team Digimento to notify the students regarding the classes. Okay, even Yakub was telling me that he is not aware about it. So definitely I'll make arrangements for letting you know about it. Okay. Hi Gokul, hello. So we were discussing about pollution and we will just take 1 minute to revise it quickly. This is the most important chapter from this unit 9. So pollution is addition of unwanted material. Therefore, it makes these pollutant makes those land or water or air unfit for human consumption. Now again, pollutants are these undesirable materials. So pollutants broadly we can classify it as primary pollutant, secondary pollutant, then quantitative and qualitative, biodegradable and non-biodegradable. So we were then discussing about air pollution, major air pollutants. You can go through the slides. Okay, you can just glance through the slides. Those who have already attended classes, this will be a revision for you. So you can just go through the slides now. So these are the pollutants, air pollutants. So carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons, lead, ozone, suspended particulate matter. You can just go through the slides. Okay. Sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide. Then we discussed about smog. So smog, fog plus smoke, and we discussed two major types of smog. One is the photochemical smog and also the classic smog. So this is very important, the difference, the photochemical smog and the classic smog. You can just go through the chart once again. Quickly you can go through. I hope you are making your own notes. Please let me know in the comment section whether you are making your own notes for the classes that we take here. So yeah, this is the comparison between photochemical smog and classic smog. Then the effects of smog. Neetu is making notes, yes. And what about others? So these are the effects of smog. Okay, you can just go through them. It's very easy actually. Then indoor air pollution. Nobody else is making notes, only Neetu. Okay, indoor air pollution, fly ash. Okay, the composition and all that. Now fly ash, the most important part of fly ash is the uses of fly ash. So it can replace the cement up to 35%. Therefore the cost of construction will come down. Then it also offers high strength and durability. Then it is also used in the reclamation of wastelands. Then it can also increase the crop yield because it can enhance the water holding capacity. Okay. Nobody else is making notes, only Neetu. Nobody else has commented. Okay, so we have discussed about National Air Quality Monitoring Program yesterday and also the National Ambient Air Quality Standards. So these two topics also we have taken up yesterday. Then we discussed about water pollution, point sources and non-point sources of water pollution. Okay, and these are the sources. Okay, effects also we have discussed in detail. Now let's come to National Mission for Clean Ganga. So National Mission for Clean Ganga, it's called the Namami Gange Project. Now can someone expand this MODW and S? So MODW and S, it's a ministry's name. So can someone tell me which ministry is responsible for the implementation of this Namami Gange Project or the National Mission for Clean Ganga? Someone please comment. Hi Attar. Attar has commented Ministry of Water and Sanitation. Yes, Ministry of Water and Sanitation, but before water there is one more word. What is that? Not dirty water. It is Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation. So Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation is responsible for implementation of this project. Now, what is the purpose of the project? Namami Gange or Gange project. So the main purpose is to reduce the pollution of the basin. That is, basin means river basin. River basin, which river basin? Ganga river basin. So the objective of this program is to reduce the pollution of the river basin, that is Ganges river basin, Ganga river basin. And how? By adopting a river basin approach for comprehensive planning and management, and also to maintain minimum ecological flow in the river, conserve and rejuvenate Ganga. So in short, we can say that this project, that is National Mission for Clean Ganga, it has been adopted by the government of India to reduce the pollution level. First one is to reduce the pollution level in the river Ganga. Okay, reduce the pollution level. And second one is to adopt appropriate planning and management and to maintain minimum ecological flow into the river. That is lesser or minimum, very less external flow into the river. Conserve and rejuvenate Ganga. So conservation and rejuvenation, these are two different things. Can you tell me what is the difference between what is conservation and what is rejuvenation? Okay, Attar has commented that Conservation means to preserve the existing. Correct. Very good. Now tell me, what is rejuvenation? Conservation. Conserving something means whatever is existing, we have to preserve it. So whatever is left or whatever is existing, we have to preserve it for the future. So this is regarding the protection of existing resources. So conservation means to protect and preserve the existing resources. Now what is meant by rejuvenation? Neetu has commented, conservation is to conserve it in with its present status. Yes, correct. Yes. So conservation means whatever is present now, whatever is the present status, maintain it or preserve it for the future generation. Now what is rejuvenation? Athar has commented, rejuvenation means modify or to do some change. Yes, rejuvenation means to modify or to bring some change. And why is modification required or why is change required? Change or modification is required. Why? Because hi Merlin, yeah. Somebody has commented who knows me personally. I cannot see your picture also, so yeah, okay. So rejuvenation means bringing some changes, but why? Have you heard of this term rejuvenation in your daily life? Like for example, rejuvenation of something. Now there is a scheme called Amrit. Amrit, what is the full form of the scheme? Amrit is Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation. Now, yes, bringing back or to give a refreshment or rejuvenation means giving a new life, we can say. Athar has also commented the right answer only, like rejuvenation is to modify or to bring some change. Yes, but mostly rejuvenation is for, have you heard about rejuvenation massages? This is all, maybe some damage has been caused or sometimes something becomes weak. So bringing back. So that is rejuvenation. Okay. So rejuvenation and conservation. Okay. So these are the purposes of National Mission for Clean Ganga. So it aims at reducing the pollution levels and planning and management for maintenance of the river and also conservation plus rejuvenation. So these are the objectives. Now the project, it covers 8 river basin states. So 8 river basin states means those states in which the river Ganges or river Ganga, those states where the river Ganga shares its water resources. Okay. So 8 river basin states. So these 8 river basin states are those states through which the Ganga flows through. Okay, so we will just look into some more details regarding National Mission for Clean Ganga. I hope this much is clear for you. I'll just erase this. I hope you have written the notes also. Okay. Now you have to tell me what is the reason, okay, now why there is excessive pollution in the Ganges river basin. So what is the reason for excessive pollution? So you have to answer that in the comment section. So until then I'll take up the comments. So here first question to you is what could be the reason? This can be logical answers. It should not be that you have to give some technical answers and all. It can be logical answers. So basically you can comment in the comment section what could be the reasons why there could be excessive pollution on the banks and the river basins of river Ganga. And the second question for you is name the 8 states through which the Ganges river Ganga flows through. So 8 river basin states. So the project, it covers 8 river basin states. So which are the 8 states through which the Ganges flows through? Now, okay, I'll just take up the questions. Okay, Atira has commented, which is the other channel. Yes, Needu has given the answer. Gate NTNet Computer Science. This is the other channel. That is also Digimento channel. There also I am uploading the videos. Alternatively, I'll take classes here and there. So please subscribe to the other channel also, so that you will not miss any of the videos. Now, okay, now I'll come to your answers. Yuvraj has commented that industry leave the waste untreated. Yes, that is one reason. Then Neetu has commented they do not have proper waste management system. Yes, that is also right answer. So I want others also to comment. Attar, give me your answer. Sumati is not given me any answers today. Why Sumati is silent? And again, Yakub, Gokul, Puviri, Rajashekar, Vikrant, and why Sri Lakshmi is not joining the classes? Any idea? Neetu, do you know why she is not attending the classes these days? So yeah, those who are attending the classes, please do give me the answer. Why, and also these 8 states through which the river flows through. Okay, Attar has commented. Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal. Okay. UT, Delhi, yes. Uttarakhand, yes. Bihar, yes. Correct. Okay, first we will take up the first question. Okay, we have to go a little bit into the history to understand the first question well, because if I just tell you the facts, now you will understand everything, but it's very important to clarify the concepts so that you will never forget about it. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with some of the historical reasons for that. So first we have to go to the Indus Valley civilization. So I will tell you this like a story so that you can remember it always, and if a question is asked in the exam also, you can answer. Okay, so Indus Valley civilization. So this is the first non-civilization in the Indian history. So during that time, the primary activity was cattle rearing. Then later came the agriculture. So when the civilizations progressed and human beings started agriculture, first of all, agriculture was only a subsistence activity. Then later agriculture became a commercial activity. Okay, from subsistence to it moved to commercial activity. So what happened basically is that when human beings started agriculture as a commercial activity, they were in search of fertile land. So what happened? Fertile land. They wanted fertile land to cultivate the crops. So in this fertile land, the problem was that the fertile land was available mostly in the banks of rivers. So the river banks provided the most fertile land, and the soil type which is found near the rivers, any clue? It is the alluvial soil. So alluvial soil is the type of soil which you will find near the river banks. So this alluvial soil is high in nutrients, and it also provides the best soil or the most enabling conditions for the cultivation or for agriculture. So primarily human beings or the civilizations began with agriculture as the basic economic activity. So agriculture was the basic economic activity, and then for the agriculture, people started settling themselves. Settlements began, and before that human beings were known to be nomadic. Okay, so they were known to be nomadic, and when agricultural activity started and flourished, then they started settlements. So these settlements were basically on the banks of the rivers. This is because the banks of the rivers provided the best soil, the most fertile soil for agricultural activity. Then came up the industries. So industries. Okay, so even the river banks, it also provided access to the rivers so that they will get water for irrigation also. That was also another reason why during the agricultural settlements people resided and settled near the banks of rivers. Then what happened? Industrialization. Industries started being established. Again, for the industries they needed water, and also they required transportation. Both these were provided by the rivers. So agricultural settlements and the industrial settlements started happening on the banks of the rivers. So due to the human settlements, large number of human settlements, what happened? The river banks became over polluted, not just because of human settlements but also because of industries, agricultural activities, etc. Now what happened? Agriculture dependent upon the water from these rivers for irrigation, exploitation happened. Again, the industries which were situated near to the banks of these rivers, as many of you have mentioned in your comment section, these industries discharge the waste and the industrial effluents into the river water without proper treatment, and this also polluted the rivers. So all these reasons made rivers very much polluted in India, and especially bigger rivers like Ganga. And Ganga is also considered to be a holy river. In Indian history, it is considered to be a holy river, and it is also a part of our culture and heritage to protect the holy river, that is Ganga. And now for your information, Ganga is the holy river and the most holy river for us now. But before that, during the Indus Valley civilization, in the earlier civilizations, it was the Saraswati river which was considered to be the holy river in India. But later the focus was changed to Ganga, and now the most holy river according to our culture and according to our history and heritage, it is the river Ganga. So it has got its own cultural significances. So these are the reasons why we are giving more focus on Ganga river. First reason is the cultural significances of river Ganga. It is very much a part of our culture and heritage. Second reason is that apart from being an important part of culture and heritage, there are high human settlements on the banks of river Ganga. So now the rate of pollution in the Ganga river has become so high that these settlements, these human beings who are settled, most of the cities, towns, etc. are established on the banks of river Ganga. So these human settlements do not have water or drinking water or water that is fit for the consumption. So these are the reasons. Okay. Now Neetu has asked me soil pollution which also leads to water pollution. Yes, soil pollution can also lead to water pollution. How? First reason is that when excessive fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides, etc. are used, these are pollutants. So due to leaching, the top layer of the soil can be washed away, and then it will reach the water resources like the rivers which are situated nearby. So this is one form in which soil pollution can cause water pollution. Another one is due to agents like the wind, water, etc. The soil itself can reach the rivers, and what will happen when excessive soil deposits enter into the river body, it leads to siltation, and therefore it can lead to flood. Why? Because there is a water table. So definitely when there is high rate of silt deposits or siltation, this will definitely lead to increase in the water table, and this will lead to the overflow of water, and therefore this can lead to flood like conditions or flood. So okay, so I hope you got it. And these are the two reasons. Apart from the pollution, the reason of pollution, another reason is the cultural factors also. Neetu has commented non-point SRC. SRC, I did not get it, Neetu. Can you just repeat it again one more time? Okay, so these are the basic reasons. And the 8 states, somebody has commented, Attar has commented, Yuvraj has commented, then Puviri has commented some of the states. So it's a homework for you. Tomorrow you have to find out which are the states through which the river Ganga flows through. Okay. I hope this much is clear for you now. Next we will move to pillars of Clean Ganga project. We will see. Okay, non-point source. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it's a non-point source. Yeah, definitely, because agricultural waste and effluents running into the river water, it's a non-point source. Yes. Yes, Neetu. Very good. So let's come to the pillars of Clean Ganga project. Here we will see what are the focus areas of the Clean Ganga project. First one is, now again in exams you will get the questions like certain points will be given and you have to pick up which are the focus areas or which are the pillars of Clean Ganga project. So you have to identify the right answer. So like that also you will get the questions. So let's see pillars of Clean Ganga project. First one is capacity building or creating capacity for sewage treatment across the basin states. So the sewage deposits or the discharge of untreated sewage into the rivers is one primary cause for the pollution of the rivers. So first focus is to create capacity for the sewage treatment before discharging it into the river. So sewage treatment, first one, building capacity for sewage treatment. Second one is the development of riverfront ghat modernization, etc. So this is not to deal with the problem of pollution, but this is considering the cultural aspects. So development of riverfront ghats, modernization of the river, etc. This is as a part of culture. I have already told you this Clean Ganga project or Namami Ganga project, it is not just focused on the pollution levels or to reduce the pollution levels. Another important reason why we have given this importance or this scheme has been introduced for the Ganga river is because of its cultural and heritage importance as well. Ganga is considered to be the holy river, the most holy river in India. So considering that fact also, we have come up with this, government has come up with this particular project. So apart from dealing with the pollution, so another one is to improve or to give more value to the cultural aspects of the river Ganga. So second one is development of riverfront ghats and modernization. Third one is cleaning of river surface by collecting floating solid waste. So cleaning of the river surface. So river surface by collecting floating solid waste. This is the third one. Fourth one is conservation of river biodiversity. Now you have to tell me what are the kinds of species or what are the kinds of biodiversity that you will see in the river. We have already discussed about the diversity seen in the water resources, especially the oceans, ocean ecosystem. So river is also an ecosystem. So this is an aquatic ecosystem. We have discussed about aquatic ecosystem in detail. We have discussed about ocean ecosystem in specific. We have also seen what are the species that are seen in ocean ecosystem and aquatic ecosystem. Also we discussed about the concept of biodiversity. So you know all of these. So you can definitely answer my question. Give me some examples of biodiversity or the species which are seen in the river ecosystem. It can be plants, it can be animals, or it can be other species. So give me some examples of species that is seen in the rivers. And also this is the first question, what are the different kinds of species seen in the river ecosystem. Now I also have a second question, so which is India's national aquatic animal. So national aquatic animal, and this is also the second question that I have for you. So please try to answer this. I'll give you 1 minute of time. Think yourself and give me the answers for both the questions. So until then, I'll take up the questions in the comment section. Puviri is asking me which topics are covered in other channels. Puviri, in the beginning of this lecture, we just started with revising whatever we have learned till now from this particular chapter. So as of that, until whatever we have discussed in the previous slides, before starting this class, whatever was revised, it was taught in the other channel. Those videos are available in the other channel even now. You can go and watch them. Okay, now I'll take up the answers. Attar has commented phytoplankton. Very good answer, phytoplankton. Then Neetu has commented algae, microorganism, fishes. Yes, these are all different kinds of species that is found in the river ecosystem. Now Attar has given me the right answer, Gangetic river dolphin. Yes, that is the national aquatic animal of India. Atira has also commented river dolphin in Ganges or Ganga. Yes, very good. Attar and Atira and others also, Neetu, And then Sumati has also given me the answer, fishes. Yes. So we will come to the first question for all of you. So the first question that I asked you was about the species found in a river ecosystem. So we can find many species. So river ecosystem is also biologically diverse. There are many kinds of species found. It can be fishes, even frogs you can find sometimes. Okay. And then algae, microscopic algae, then plankton. This is a very good example which was given by Attar, because plankton, why I told you very important is because if you remember that we learned about the what is that, eutrophication. Yes, so when we discussed about eutrophication, what did we study? We learned that through eutrophication there is excessive nutrients found in the water resources, especially smaller water resources like the lakes, ponds or the rivers. So how it affects the phytoplankton or planktons, so phytoplankton and other aquatic species that we have discussed. So that is a very good example of river biodiversity. So you can find fishes, dolphins, planktons, everything, some kind of plants, marine plants are there. So these are all the species found in the river ecosystem. So this is about the river ecosystem and the river biodiversity. Now the second question was regarding the national aquatic animal. So national aquatic animal is the Gangetic dolphin. Very important, because this kind of dolphin, it is restricted to the river Ganges. It is mainly found in river Ganges. And I will also give you another current affair related to this, that because of high level of pollution in the river Ganges, because of increased pollution in the river Ganges, the Gangetic dolphin, the population of the Gangetic dolphin has considerably come down. So this is facing a threat of extinction. So extinction means it will completely disappear from the ecosystem. So the population of Gangetic dolphin has considerably come down, significantly come down because of the pollution. So because of the river pollution in Ganges, the Gangetic dolphins population, the number or the size has come down, and this is facing a threat of extinction. So this is also another reason why we need to protect the Ganges river. So because to protect the biodiversity and the species diversity in the river Ganga, we need to protect this river. So this is another thing. Okay, next one is afforestation. So afforestation across the basin states is another objective or another focus area of the Clean Ganga project. Now what is meant by afforestation? We have discussed this concept earlier also. This is just opposite to deforestation. So deforestation is nothing but cutting down the trees. Now what is afforestation? Planting of trees. So afforestation means planting of trees. Now, why it is important to plant trees along the river basin? This is because when there is an increase in the vegetation along the river basin, then the climatic conditions in that area will also change. The rainfall, the temperature, the precipitation, that is same as the rainfall, precipitation, temperature, air pressure, all these will depend upon the vegetation as well. So the vegetation, when vegetation improves, then it will have a positive impact on the river, the water flow. If there is very less vegetation or if there is a desert-like condition, then gradually the water in the river will dry up, leading to desertification. So to avoid that, adequate vegetation along the river basin or the river basin states are required, which acts as a very important influencing factor for rainfall, temperature, etc. So focus has also been given on afforestation across the basin states. Now Ganesham has commented, thank you for providing free online class. You're welcome, Ganesham. So the entire paper 1 will be provided on our channel. We have 2 channels. For those who do not know about it, we have 2 channels basically. So either in this channel or in the other channel, we are providing all the paper 1 classes for free. Anybody can attend. You can also share it with your friends as well. So this is about the National Mission for Clean Ganga and also the pillars of Clean Ganga project. So these are the 2 things. Now again, let's also come to some other focus areas of the Clean Ganga project. Now public outreach. So public outreach here refers to community participation. That is, the community which lives in the banks of river Ganga or in the adjacent places, they are also involved in the preservation of this Ganga river. So this is public outreach to encourage community participation, and this is done through various events, workshops, seminars, conferences, rallies, campaigns, exhibition, cleanliness drives, competitions, plantation drives. Plantation means tree or plant afforestation drives. So these are the various events through which community participation will be ensured. Now, because of this, we can say that Namami Gange Project or the National Mission for Clean Ganga, this is a participatory program, or it takes a participatory approach. Okay, so next one is industrial effluent monitoring, that is discharge of industrial waste. It will be monitored on a real-time monitoring stations. So it will be based on a real-time monitoring. So this is another focus area. Next one is Ganga Gram making villages along the river open defecation free by encouraging construction of toilets, etc. So these are some of the other important aspects or the pillars of National Mission for Clean Ganga. Now Attar has commented that yes, it will reduce the soil erosion. It means the afforestation. Okay, afforestation or planting more trees will check the soil erosion also, so that leaching will reduce, thereby the pollution through leaching will also reduce. So this is the topic that we will discuss today, and tomorrow we will take up soil pollution. So we will discuss about the types of soils and the sources of soil pollution, the effects of soil pollution. Then we will come to noise pollution, radioactive pollution, the impact, then e-waste, solid waste management, impacts of the pollutants. So these are the topics that is pending in this lesson, and as I said, this is one of the most important lessons, chapters in your unit 9, because most of the questions are asked from this particular chapter only, from pollution. So we will take this more seriously and more elaborately. Okay, so if I need to do something with my pace to increase the speed or to decrease the speed, or not to go in such detail, you can comment. Always comment in the comment section. I'll definitely do whatever is necessary. Okay, so I'll wind up the session today. I'll just take up the questions. If you have any doubts, queries or questions, please do post it. We will take it up for the next 2-3 minutes. Yes, Attar has commented about the soil erosion. Yes, afforestation reduces the soil erosion. Bijrania has commented about the environment classes को regular कर दो. हाँ, regularly only I am taking the classes. Yes, every day there is environment classes. So either in this channel or in the other channel, every day we do have. तो environment classes regular ही है. आप ये चैनल नहीं तो दूसरा चैनल फॉलो कर सकते हैं. Either in this channel or in the other channel we have environment classes every day. We will complete the entire syllabus. Then can you tell us the time for the lectures, Attar? Every day it's usually scheduled for 7 o'clock, but if there is any technical delay from the team, or any problem like any other teacher is taking the class during that time or something, then it is postponed to 7:30 or 8. Otherwise every day it is at 7 o'clock, either in this channel or in the other channel. You can follow the other one also. Now Yuvraj has asked me in which year Ganga project started. Ganga project, it is either in 2015 or 16. I have to cross check. I'll just check it and tell you. Okay, Attar has told me you get the notification in afternoon. I think they are creating the event in the afternoon, but mostly the live sessions are only after 7 o'clock. Either at 7, 7:30 or 8. Most of the time, 90% it is at 7 only. So you can actually, press the bell icon so that you will get the notifications, I think. So anyway, we will do something to make arrangements to create some WhatsApp group or something, so that you will be notified about it. I'll just talk to the team today so that some arrangements will be made from our end also regarding the class timings and all. So I'll do that. Anything else? Any other clarifications needed? So Neetu has commented that you have to go into details because you don't have any basic idea. So that's why I'm going into the details of everything. I suppose most of you have this computer science background who doesn't have much background knowledge in social sciences subjects. That's why I'm going into all these detail. So if you face any difficulty, if you want to make it little slow or little fast, anything can be done according to your convenience. Finally, it is you who has to get the benefits of all these classes. So we will do accordingly. If you have any queries or anything, you can just let me know. If you don't want to comment it in public, then you can just email to the team or to me also. You can put the email. Okay, so anything is fine. Okay, so yeah, I think we will wind up the classes for today. I'll see you again tomorrow the same time. Take care, stay safe. I'll meet you tomorrow. Bye bye. Hello and welcome to Digimento. So let's begin the session. So we were discussing about pollution. So this is the chapter that we were dealing with till yesterday. So we will continue with this chapter today. So today we will be taking up soil pollution. We have taken up air pollution and water pollution till now and the important aspects related to it. So today we will take up soil pollution. So let's begin with. But before that, this is our channel Digimento, and if you are preparing for GATE, NTA, UGC NET or for PGT Computer Science, then please do visit our website. You can find the details of our online courses, the courses that we provide. Okay, are you facing any technical issues? Please do tell me, because I have some technical. So if you also have the same technical issues, please do tell me. So yeah. Let's begin. If there is any technical issues, if you are not getting the classes live, if you are facing some issues, please do let me know. Okay. So yeah, this is our website www.digimento.com. You can visit the website or you can call to these numbers for getting more information about the courses that we provide. So basically I am getting some technical issues here. I am not able to see the classes live. So if you also face the same issues, please do let me know. I'll just check it from the technical part. Okay. So I think we will just begin. Okay, we were discussing about pollution. Then we discussed about the classification of pollutants, air pollution, air pollutants, smog, comparison of photochemical smog and the London smog or the classic smog, effects of smog, indoor air pollution, fly ash, uses of fly ash, then we discussed about the National Air Quality Monitoring Program, National Ambient Air Quality Standards, water pollution, sources of water pollution, the effects of water pollution. Then yesterday we were discussing about the National Mission for Clean Ganga and the pillars of Clean Ganga project. So this is what we have discussed till yesterday. So in my device it shows that there are some technical issues. I don't know whether it is an issue related to my network or not. So please do let me know if you have the same issues in your end also, or if it's okay for you, if the classes are clear for you, please do let me know that also. So hi Lipika, hi Sumati, hi Vikrant. Vikrant is asking me daily classes timing. So every day it's scheduled at 7 o'clock, but sometimes from the team, that is from Digimento team, there are some technical delays in the sense that there can be some other classes till maybe 7 o'clock or 7:15 or any such kind of issues are there. Then classes are conducted at 7:30 or 8 o'clock. But I guess you will be updated about it. I guess there is a group for you in which they are updating you about the classes. If not, please let me know that also. Okay, hi Yuvraj, hi Ashwati, and okay, Lipika has told me it's okay at your end. Okay, so I think it's okay there. So we will continue. So we will take up soil pollution now. Soil pollution means addition of substances to the soil. Now here the substances, you know what are these substances? These are undesirable substances or what we call as pollutants. So addition of these undesirable substances or pollutants to the soil is called soil pollution. So pollutants or undesirable substances to the soil. So by adding this undesirable substances or these pollutants to the soil, this will adversely affect the physical, chemical and biological properties of the soil and reduces the productivity. Okay, so by adding or with the addition of this unwanted material or unwanted substances to the soil, this unwanted substances will affect the physical, chemical and biological properties of the soil. So it leads to alteration of the biological, chemical or the physical properties of the soil, and it also gradually reduces the productivity of the soil. Productivity means the capacity of the soil to carry out economic activities. So capacity of soil to carry out economic activities will gradually reduce, which means the productivity of the soil reduces. Okay, a soil pollutant is any factor which deteriorates the quality, texture and the mineral content of the soil, or which disturbs the biological balance of the organisms in the soil. So this is how we can identify a soil pollutant. Now what will be the characters of a soil pollutant? Soil pollutant is any factor which deteriorates the quality, texture and the mineral content of the soil, and that is why by reducing the quality, texture or the mineral content, that is why it reduces the productivity. So it leads to reduction in the productivity, and it also disturbs the biological balance of the organisms in the soil. There are many organisms in the soil, microscopic organisms or sometimes other organisms like the earthworms or many kind of worms, etc. So by the addition of this soil pollutants or a pollutant, it deteriorates the quality, texture and the mineral content of the soil, and it also disturbs the biological balance. We know what is bio. Bio means life. So there are many organisms or living organisms in the soil, and the biological balance of the organisms in the soil is lost. An example is, for example, there are many kind of worms found in the soil, but if you are regularly using pesticides or insecticides in the soil, regular use of pesticides or insecticides in the soil, or fertilizers, chemical fertilizers in the soil, after a few years or even after a few months, you will see that these worms will disappear. This is because of the addition of this chemicals into the soil, which will alter the physical, chemical and the biological properties of the soil. So this is a very good example. Now if you ask your older generation, may not be even your father or mother, maybe your grandparents or great grandparents who were if they were agriculturalists or farmers, if you ask them maybe 50 years ago, or we can rather say that even before the green revolution. So before the green revolution, these chemical fertilizers or pesticides, insecticides were not very popular in India. So during that time, those farmers, if you ask your grandparents or your great grandparents, they had a kind of organic farming, and then you will see that there were you will get to hear from them that there were a lot of microorganisms in the soil, which in itself provided many nutrients to the soil and also increased the productivity of the soil. Many kinds of worms, microorganisms, etc. etc. So after we started using this microorganisms, these worms or other organisms which live in the soil, they started to disappear, and this is a clear example. So this is a very good example that the soil has lost its chemical, physical and biological properties, or the biological, chemical and physical properties of the soil has been altered now. Okay, I hope this much is clear for you. Now let's come to the type of soils, and here you need to understand, you need not actually by heart the percentage of total area, but you actually need to understand which one is the which soil is present maximum. So we will see alluvial soil. Yesterday when we discussed about the Ganga rejuvenation, we discussed about alluvial soils. Alluvial soils are mostly found in the river banks, and this is also the most fertile soil. So mostly found in the river banks doesn't mean that it's only found in river banks, but mostly, and this is the most fertile soil and the apt soil for carrying out agriculture. So most fertile alluvial soil, and it occupies about 22.16% of the total area. Next we have the black soil. So black soil, it is also called the black cotton soil. Why? Because the water holding capacity of the black soil is very high, therefore it is very much apt for the cultivation of cotton. So that is why it is also called black cotton soil, and it occupies about 30%, that is 29.69% of the total area. So black soil, the most important property of black soil is that the water holding capacity of the black soil is high, and therefore the water intensive crops can be cultivated, like cotton, sugarcane, etc. Then we have the red and the yellow soils, which occupy 28% of the total area. Then we have the forest soil. So forest soil, which occupies 7.94%. We have the arid soil. Arid soil is desert soil. Arid places means desert. So arid soil is the desert soil, which occupies the 6.13%. Now we have the laterite soil. Laterite soil is red in color, and the most important use of the laterite soil is to make bricks, red bricks or mud bricks. Have you seen mud bricks? So laterite soil, it is basically used to produce the mud bricks. So the laterite soil occupies 2.62% of the total area, and the fertility of the laterite soil is very low. So the crops that can be cultivated on laterite soils is like cashews and all. So in some parts of Kerala, in some districts like Palakkad, etc., you will see that there is high prevalence of this laterite soils, even in some parts of Tamil Nadu. So this soil is used for the manufacturing of red bricks. Okay, now we have the peaty and organic soils, then the saline soils. So these are the types of soil, or the classification of soil and the percentage of area occupied. Now from this you will see that the maximum place or the maximum area is occupied by the black soil. So black soil occupies the maximum around 30%. So black soil, then after that we have the red and yellow soil, then we have the alluvial soil. So alluvial soil is actually the most fertile soil, which is mostly found in the river banks, and this is the most fertile soil that we find. Alluvial soil, it's highly prevalent in states like Punjab, Haryana, UP, etc. Okay, so I hope this much is clear for you. I'll just take up the questions. So Abinsha has asked me where I am from. I am from Kerala. I live in Trivandrum. And hi, how are you? I am good. Thank you so much. And I hope you all are also doing good. Hi, Neetu. Hi, Puviri. Vikrant is asking me about the daily timing. So as I said, the timing, it's fixed at it's fixed at 7 o'clock. But if there is any delay from the team, or like for example if there are any classes, any other classes, so in that case we will have a delay, maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour. It can be rescheduled for 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Otherwise, every day the classes are scheduled at 7. So you want me to take the classes on 7:30. Okay, now this is one question I wanted to ask all of you. So what time is the most preferable time for you for the classes? So please do mention in the comment section now, so that I will take up the comments and then I will convey this to the team. Okay, so please do let me know in the comment section now what is the best time that you can attend the classes, so that accordingly I will fix the timing with the team. I will just have a word with the team to have a everyday regular timing for my sessions. So accordingly I'll talk to the team. So please do comment in the comment section which is the most apt or the most convenient time for you. Vikrant 7:35, 7:30. Okay, any other comments? So tell me, accordingly I can talk to the team regarding that. 7 is okay. 7:30. Okay. Yeah, Ashwati has asked me, saline soil is found in which area? Saline soil, it is found in Punjab, Haryana, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra. But Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu are the two states which has the highest percentage of saline soil. Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra. These are the two states. Now, 7 is okay for you. 7. Okay. Abinsha is also from Kerala. Okay. From which part of Kerala are you from? So, two people have commented about 7:30, maybe because they cannot attend the sessions earlier. So, is everyone okay with 7:30? So that I'll just talk to the team regarding the timing. But I cannot assure you 7:30. I'll just have a word with the team if 7:30 is okay for them also. So, if it works out, I'll let you know. And accordingly, we will do from tomorrow. So, anybody having a problem with 7? Okay, everyone wants 7 o'clock. Kaur and Vikrant. So they you cannot attend the classes at 7, or anyway I'll have a discussion with the team today, and tomorrow we will fix something. Sarasu, yes, any time is okay, but fix a regular time. Yes, even I am looking for that because even for me it is difficult when we have different timings. So I will definitely talk to the team regarding the timings today, and definitely we will fix up a right time, like a regular time. Okay, Vikrant, 7:35 onwards I'll attend the class. Okay, got you. So anyway, I'll talk to the team and I'll fix something today, and tomorrow definitely I will come up with the solution for this. I understand it's very difficult for you to attend classes at different timings. Even for me it's very difficult. So I'll just have a word with the team today and I'll let you know tomorrow. Okay. So let's continue. Now let us see what are the sources of soil pollution. So from where does the pollutants enter the soil? It can be through industrial waste. Okay, it can be through the pesticides or the fertilizers, especially the chemical fertilizers and manures, chemical fertilizers and manures, discarded material, radioactive waste, and other pollutants like the acid rain, toxic metals, etc. So these are some of the important sources of soil pollution. But I will say that the most important source of soil pollution is agricultural waste, and also pesticides, insecticides. Then again we have the chemical fertilizers, etc. So these can be the most important. Why? Because the land under cultivation in India is very high. So the quantity or the volume of land under cultivation in India, it's very high. Therefore agriculture in itself provides a large source for soil pollution. Okay. Hi Karthik. Hi. So yeah. Next is the effects of soil pollution. We will discuss what are the effects on agriculture, what are the effects on health, Okay, so first coming to agriculture, the effects of soil pollution on agriculture. So definitely soil pollution will reduce the soil fertility, especially it will have a negative impact on the quantity of crops produced. So productivity or the quantity of crops will definitely reduce because of the reduction in soil fertility. It will also lead to reduced nitrogen fixation. Why reduced nitrogen fixation? Reduced nitrogen fixation is because in the soil we have many nitrogen fixing bacteria. So there are nitrogen fixing bacteria present in the soil. Neetu has asked me, major source of water pollution is industrial waste and sewage. Yes, industrial waste and sewage. So coming back to soil pollution, in the soil we have many nitrogen fixation or nitrogen fixing bacteria. So these bacteria by the use of chemical fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides, etc., these nitrogen fixing bacteria will disappear or they will die. So because of that, what will happen? Because of the extinction, or what we can call it as because of the absence of this nitrogen fixing bacteria, there will be lesser nitrogen fixation in the soil. This will again lead to reduced productivity, then increased erosion especially through the leaching of the top layer of the soil. Next is the loss of soil and nutrients, especially through leaching, and reduced crop yield. Crop yield means crop productivity. Increased salinity of the soil will increase. If we use excessive chemicals on the soil, the salinity of the soil will increase. That means soil will become more saline. Okay, this is because of the loss of essential nutrients from the soil. And deposition of silt in the tanks and reservoirs, even on the rivers. So because of increased rates of erosion, what will happen? Yesterday we discussed about siltation. Siltation means deposits. Okay, if suppose this is the river, so what will happen? More number of silt will be deposited, so that the water table will increase or it will become higher, leading to flood. Now let's take a simple illustration to understand this. Suppose this is a glass of water. Okay, there is till this level there is water. This is the water level. Now if you are adding some soil or some solid material into the water, so solid or liquid or anything, if you are adding something to the water, then the water level will increase further. So now this is the water level. Now more siltation or adding more silt or deposits into the water, then again this is the container or the glass, so the water will overflow. Same will happen in case of the rivers also. So water from the rivers will overflow due to higher siltation, and this will lead to flood-like conditions. So I hope this is clear for you. Now let's come to the consequences or the effects on health. Okay, so soil pollution is dangerous because the dangerous chemicals entering the underground. So through percolation, the chemicals which is present in the soil, it will enter the groundwater or the underground water, and this water, underground water, will reach the human beings through wells, then again lakes, ponds and other freshwater sources. So this is one thing. Second is biomagnification. Many times in the class I have explained to you the concept of biomagnification. So what is biomagnification? As the level of the food chain increases, the quantity of the pollutants or the chemicals entering through the food chain also increases. So biomagnification. Next is the release of pollutant gases. Because of the chemicals released into the soil, these chemicals will produce some dangerous gases, which is again harmful for the human health. Next is the release of radioactive rays causing health problems. So radioactive rays is released, which again causes health problems to the human beings. So these are some of the effects on health and again agriculture. Now let's come to environmental effects and effects of soil pollution in urban area. Next is effect on the environment. So vegetation will be reduced. Why the vegetation will reduce? Because of the loss in soil fertility. So because of loss in soil fertility, then the vegetation or the vegetation cover of an area will reduce. Definitely this will have effects on the climate, effects on the temperature of the area, precipitation, etc. Second is the ecological imbalance. Because of loss in vegetation, and not only vegetation, as we said, apart from vegetation, some of the organisms that live in the soil, the biological components of the soil also gets altered. So this will lead to an ecological imbalance. Next is imbalance in the soil, fauna and flora. Okay, so these are some of the effects on environment. Next, on the urban areas, it can lead to clogging of drains because of the pollution, or because of the erosion, we can rather say. Clogging in the drains, then inundation of the areas, foul smell, release of gases, waste management problems, etc. So these are the effects of soil pollution on environment and urban areas. So this is all about soil pollution. Next we have noise pollution, which we will take up tomorrow. So I'm winding up the class for today. Today it was a short lecture because I just wanted to cover this particular topic today. Any queries or anything you can ask me now. I'll just wait for 1 or 2 minutes. So you can put your questions here. Anything that you want to get cleared from my side, you can ask me. Okay, I hope there are no questions. Today we will wind up for today. So we will wind up with this. Tomorrow we will again meet. We will be discussing tomorrow about the noise pollution, then radioactive pollution and the e-waste, solid waste, etc. Okay, I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.